Member for Richmond Arthabaska. Mr. Speaker, despite all the warnings, the Prime Minister insists on legalizing marijuana by July 1st in less than 5 months. The closer we get to the deadline, the more we understand why. Where there's money, where there are tax havens, there are people close to the Liberal Party ready to do anything to line their pockets. Is that why the Prime Minister is trying to interfere with the work of senators in the Senate? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, it's very simple. The current system is a failure. It does not protect our children. It does not protect our communities. It does not prevent organized crime from profiting through millions of dollars through the sale of marijuana. That is why we are putting forward a system that will control and regulate the sale of marijuana as well as its production in order to make sure that we can better protect our children and better protect our communities and ensure that organized crime does not profit through billions of dollars. The Honourable Member for Richmond Arthabaska. Mr. Speaker, here are the facts of why the Liberals want to rush the legalization of marijuana. Because hundreds of millions of dollars from anonymous investors located in tax havens have invested in Canadian companies that belong to certain friends of the Liberals. Can the Prime Minister assure all Canadians that nobody involved with organized crime, none of his Liberal friends, are among the companies that are producing marijuana? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Part of our framework around the sale of marijuana includes conducting in-depth verification, including verifying investors in marijuana-producing companies. I can say that, yes, we are going to make sure that nobody involved in organized crime is investing in the sale and production of marijuana. The Honourable Member for Richmond Arthabaska. Mr. Speaker, tax haven is synonymous with Liberal Party. The former National Director of the Liberal Party of Canada, the former Chief Financial Officer of the Liberal Party, former Liberal Ministers of Health, Justice, and National Revenue, and major party donors. What do they all have in common? They are all influential Liberals. They are all people the Prime Minister knows personally. They are all people who are getting rich with the legalization of marijuana. Are we witnessing the new sponsorship scandal? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Once again, Mr. Speaker, the Conservatives are trying to distract us from their own failure in this file. Under Conservative leadership, they perpetuated a system where youth in Canada had easier access to marijuana in Canada than 29 other countries throughout the world. Their system was a complete failure. We want to better protect our youth. We want to eliminate the profits generated by organized crime, and that is exactly what we are doing, and they have nothing to say about that. The Honourable Member for Rimouski.